I take my daughter to school, and then I had to swing by the bank to get some cash for the fucking week because I like walking around with the fucking cash. Actually, I don't, but I just didn't have any cash, and I go to the airport all the time, and then I go to tip somebody, and I don't have any fucking money, so then I got to run into the house or go stop at this ATM. So it's like, I'm going to get organized, all right? Because this weekend, I'm going to Windsor, Minnesota, and Des Moines, Iowa. Iowa, right? So I'm like, why don't I get that out of the fucking way? So what do? I go to the ATM. They don't have any fucking money because it's the weekend, right? And everybody's like, I need more smack, right? So they go to the fucking ATM. So there's no more goddamn money. So I was like, all right, no big deal. I'm sure the Brinks truck comes, I'll put this at the end of the list. And then my truck is leaking oil. It needs new gaskets on either side of the transmission. So the guy tells me to bring it by the fucking place. He's going to pull the transmission, and then they're going to bring the transmission over to the fucking guy. So I get there, all right, and I'm driving behind this really slow guy for no fucking reason, which means he's Uber driving. He has nowhere to go, and he's trying to stay in that general area because he likes the clientele. I'm convinced that's what happens. And they're constantly, like, touching their cell phone that they have mounted up on the dashboard. So I'm dropped behind this guy for 3 excruciating miles where he makes no lights, and is like ridiculously careful. Like these 2 fire engines went by. I mean, he let them go 9 football fields before he started driving again, as if he was somehow going to, I don't know what, rear end one of them from fucking 3 stadiums away. I'm sure this guy wasn't doing any of that. I bet he's a philanthropist and does stuff for underprivileged kids, but I'm late. So I'm building this narrative for this person. So you get behind somebody fucking slow like that, and you just, right as you're coming up to make your left, you just know it. You pray to the fucking automotive gods that the cunt isn't going to make a left. Of course he does. And then you make the left after he misses another light, and you're like, I want to be in the left lane, not the right lane. Don't be in the fucking left lane. Don't be in the left lane. Don't be in the left lane. And he went to the right lane. Thank God. So I fucking get by the guy. I go down to the garage. It's a little garage where they work on these old cars, and it's just jam-packed with people. There's some sweet old lady in front of me. For some reason, she won't pull into the driveway. She stops on the street and gets out of her car. So now I'm behind her. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm waiting for her to explain. It was funny. She was like, like jutting her head around trying to make the noise that her car was making. And then this little fucking asshole goes around both of us and just drives in. Just went around her, right? No respect. I'm sitting there, got the turn signal on. You know where the fuck I'm going. Just drove around and then got out of the car. Didn't you have the fucking decency to look over like they just made a fucking slick douche move? And she gets out and just starts talking to him. So then I drive around. I finally get in, and I'm looking at, and it's just one of these moments where you can't say anything. You can't say anything because of cell phone cameras, and she's a fucking woman. So I can't say, excuse me, you squat little cunt. You're going to sit there and fucking act like you didn't see the goddamn line, and you're just going to go around it, It's like when you're at the fucking airport, and all of these fucking assholes, like when you fly Southwest. There's literally, it's a numbered system. It's fucking simple genius. And these fucking people act like they don't get it. And they put you in this fucking position. So here's the thing. I mean, what was I going to say to her? What the fuck can I say to her? Because and she pulls out the cell phone camera. He's being toxic, aggressive, male, masculinely, cis, fucking whatever. And so I got to fucking eat that. I slammed the door really hard. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't fucking hear it. And I just probably fucked my door up. It's something else I have to get fixed. So I'm losing big time on this day. So then I fucking get there. The guy says he can pull the transmission. He goes, how are you going to get it over there? I go, you guys can't bring it over? He goes, no, I can't bring it over. I go, well, can the people that are going to fix it, can they come and pick it up? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you gave me their number. Like, it's a fucking pickup truck. This is the vehicle I have to bring it over. If you take it out, I can't bring it up. Fucking. And I was so pissed at that woman, I just said, fuck it. Forget it. I go, you don't have room for this thing anyways. I just got in. What I should have done was been fucking relaxed and be like, listen, just pull the thing. I'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I'll rent one of those U-Haul trucks for $19.99, those pickups, and I'll drive the fucking thing over there. I don't know. And then on the way back, I was going to have the truck dropped off, be in the Uber, and practice my French because I've been fucking killing it. You know, I'm doing all right, right? My daughter's learning. She has like no accent. It's fucking unbelievable. I was asking her something like, was it, est-ce que tu peux m'accompagner or something like that? And she was like, tu. And I was like, two. She's like, two. I'm like, oh, God. I'm saying like the number. And I was like, wow, man. She has all that, like that whole, like, you know, the whole fucking sounds all down and everything. Like, tre. She gets that in there. Like, it's really amazing. So, I was going to do that. That was out the fucking window. So I just went 0 for 3. 0 for 3. And, you know, so then, you know, you're pissed. And I'm thinking to myself, well, who can I call right now and just dump this on? And I went through the Rolodex. And I'm like, well, I can't do it to my wife. You know, she lives with me and she hears it all the time. So I'm not doing that to her. I called a buddy of mine. He didn't pick up. I'm like, I'm glad he didn't pick up because I'd ruin his morning. And then I was just like, oh, wait a minute. I have a fucking podcast. I'll dump it on you guys. Oh, my God. I am so happy, though, I didn't say anything to that woman. You know, maybe she didn't notice. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Am I an idiot? Like, I was supposed to back up and drive around the old lady's car? I wasn't going to do that to her. And if I did, I would have missed her trying to make the noise. I think the thing was lurching forward or something. Maybe she had a stick. I don't know what it was like. Anyway, so that was my morning. But I'm back on track because right now I'm knocking this out. You know, I also went to the gym the last 3-4 days in a row. I'm getting back in shape. You know, the movie's almost done, so I have some free time, which is fantastic. And I did like 3 really, really cool cities this weekend. I was in Louisville, Kentucky, Bloomington, Indiana, and Cincinnati, Ohio. And just all 3 were absolutely incredible crowds. And I had so much fun performing at all of them. Louisville, I swear to God, I could retire there. There's just something about the pace that's like another one. Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Louisville, Kentucky. It's like, it's the perfect, you know, there's a city, there's an art scene, there's food going on, but there's not a million motherfuckers. And because there isn't, you probably can't get a direct flight to a lot of places. But who gives a shit? Because who wants to spend their life on an airplane? You know? So, anyway, we go there.